Super. Okay, final question. You know, you brought up the Oracle of Delphi, right? So let's fast forward 20, 30, 40 years from now. You, as Prime Minister, you have successfully served your country, and you're retired. I don't know if your wife can believe that, but you are retired. Now, reflecting on your vision for Greece, what's the Greece that you want your grandchildren and great-grandchildren to inherit?
It's the first time someone puts this question to me, but it's an interesting one, especially the 30 to 40 year. I'll be very old by then, so hopefully I'll still be, relatively healthy to enjoy my grandchildren. But I've been very clear in terms of what I want to achieve with the country. I want Greece to be a prosperous European country, not a laggard, but a protagonist. If you look at countries such as Ireland, for example, that entered the European Union in the 70s and were very poor, and now are way ahead of the European average in terms of per capita GDP. I want Greece to be, one of those countries that has actually made this great leap forward. But I want to make sure that the growth we develop has very specific characteristics, that it's sustainable. We focus a lot on the protection of the environment, which in our case is absolutely critical for our main industry, which is tourism. It's inconceivable to think about any other way to develop tourism, but to focus on sustainable tourism. And I want to make sure that we address what I think is the fundamental problem of liberal democracies today, which is income inequality. At the root cause of the discontent within liberal democracies lies the great disparity of wealth between those who have a lot of capital, a lot of wealth, and those who are left behind. So in my mind, the growth that we need to create needs to be more equitable. I'm a firm believer in the dynamics of the market. I'm not a socialist, don't get me wrong. But I fundamentally believe that issues of income inequality need to be addressed, and everybody needs to prosper from a growing economy. For example, next week we'll be legislating our 4th increase in the minimum wage. I can't tell you what the increase will be because it's still a secret, but we want to make sure that workers actually really benefit from a growing economy. So my goal would be to have a truly world well-functioning democracy where people get good access to public goods, good education, good health care, and in a country that focuses more on the happiness and the well-being of people.
Well, thank you, Prime Minister. There you have it, Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis. Wise words, a compelling vision. I'm sure for all the folks in the room here, they're going to be interested in bigger, better, more exciting news about Greece as a place to invest, as a place to visit, as a place to live, and to take the strength that you've built in your first mandate to even greater strength. So with that, if everyone, let's give a big round of applause to the Prime Minister.